So, Alyssa, what do you look for in a book?
Mystery.
Why?
Destruction and pain. I'm totally just kidding.
I love the suspense. I don't know, I can read a mystery book like probably within one day because I like trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Like The Diviners, I'm reading that right now and I'm just like...
Pictures.
Pictures? What about words?
I don't know, fairy tales.
Fairy tales?
Something that's gonna pop and just make you constantly not want to put the book down.
What do you look for character-wise? Do you care? Do you, like, what's your opinion on that?
I think it depends on the book.
It's weird because when I read books, because I want to be an actress, so I like pick out the characters and I'm like, oh my god, I would totally love to play that character.
I don't necessarily care all the time about characters, but when a story is more just like with action, that's sort of my thing. I know a lot of people like character development. I agree with that more like for contemporary, but not for like something that's like crazy. Like my preference is more like disaster novels because I like that type of stuff. I don't really care about the characters in those because they're probably gonna die, so that's like,
Personally, I get way more invested in the book if it's about the character, because then I care about the character. If it's more situational, then I get bored.
Do you care about the writing style?
yes, I do.
Do I care about the writing style?
No.
No?
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 Not really, because I mean, I'll read anything from like young adult fiction to like a statistics book. I mean, reading is reading. As long as there's a good story and you're invested in the characters,
Yeah.
that's all that matters to me.
I mean, like, maybe like the whole like old Shakespeare writing like that.
Classic
Like, what
Old
the hell
English?
is he talking about? But I will still read it because I like the way it sounds. Like,
Yeah.
when you read it out loud, I like the way it sounds. But other than that, no, it doesn't bother me.
If a book is written really bad, I don't like it because I like writing that's moving and gripping, and if like especially if a book has too much detail and it can be condensed in such a smaller book because the writing was just too much. It's like what's the point in that? I don't like it. Anyway, yeah.
If you could sum up a book that has all of these qualities, what book would you recommend?
I always recommend my favorite book because it's my favorite book, but that's Interview with the Vampire or The Vampire Lestat. It's usually a tie between the two.
Anne Rice.
Yes.
I love that book.
She's got amazing character development. Like you want to know what's going on with each of these characters, and the story just moves constantly.
Yeah.
The Diviners.
It's a really good book.
Yes, because this one is the page-turner mystery book that I love so much. Because I'm constantly reading it and I can't put it down because I'm like, I want to know what happens. It's the perks of being a wallflower because it connects to me because I really like the character and it's really probably my life story book.
Your life story?
I would recommend Meg by Steve Alton because it's an incredible disaster book about a shark. We all know I love it. We all know why I like it because a bunch of crazy stuff happens. But for more of a character-wise, I'm gonna go with The Perks of Being a Wallflower too, just because it's moving and it gets you right in the heart.
I don't know, I like all the Ellen Hopkins books.
50 Shades of Grey.
Really? Yeah, sure you haven't.
No, I haven't.
Mm-hmm.